weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Heath Fillmyer gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Here it comes on 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics. But now,
and hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Mabin is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Bonifacio is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Coming to the plate now, Shelby Tomlinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Hard liner to center field. Phillips is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. On to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. In now is the Yankees DH, Nino Reyes. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Line drive to center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Adalberto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier waits on deck. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Adalberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
With Merrifield next to hit. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scotty Hayward. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is in is Jorge Soler. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Kate. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He drew a walk his first time up.
DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shelby Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Standing in,
Luke Voigt
stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. LeMahieu over at second. Tomlinson at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Gordon is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in now for Kansas City. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Nino Reese.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Reese.
Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Lane Rosa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Next for New York, Scotty Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line towards center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-1 to him now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Whit Merrifield will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone!
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Frazier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter.
Riding in once again, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but it comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's Cameron Maben now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Shelby Tomlinson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Popped up. Dozier is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Phillips going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Nino Reese is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a hard liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Scotty Hayward, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there?
Now
Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Shelby Tomlinson. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
The first baseman, Luke.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Luke Voigt.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Number 55.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And he is in there. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping in now, Lane Rosa. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Rosa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to the right. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally... Brett Phillips will bat next. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Frazier sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The third baseman, Hunter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Merrifield carries a very respectable hitting line right at 310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Scotty Hayward.
Right fielder. Scotty.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Hit in the air to left. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shelby Tomlinson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter.
So striding forward now, number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll start us off in the 8th. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Phillips is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Nino Ruiz. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. 2 gone. Lane Rosa will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And they'll tag him out near first. At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Now batting, Brett Phillips. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Alberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Frazier is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Clint Frazier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Scotty Hayward. He's 1 for 4 for the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first base.
So coming to the plate, Whit Merrifield. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, the designated
To the
hitter.
plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
16-2 in tonight's game.
3 hours and
the New York
58
Yankees
minutes.
jumped out to an early lead in the first and never
Thank you
looked back.
for joining us here
Martin
this evening.
Roland Smith
We remind
earned his
you to
9th
please
win of the year
drive
as he
home
gives up only
safely.
2 hits in 5 innings of work. Heath Fillmyer takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.